This week we have a new special event in iRacing, the Firecracker 400. Here are the details. This race is meant to recreate the 1987 full Daytona race, the Firecracker 400, and therefore uses the 1987 NASCAR cars. That's the Chevrolet Monte Carlo, Ford Thunderbird, Buick LeSabre, and Pontiac Grand Prix. All four cars are identical other than looks, so there's no BOP or anything. Any car should be viable and equal to the others. This race will be at the older 2008 scan of Daytona to try and get it closer to 1987, just a little bit anyway, and that means it's going to be bumpy. The old version, if you've never tried it, is way bumpier than the modern version we have on the service. Why should you race? Well, it's another classic content special event since they're old cars. There aren't many of those, although this is an addition to the few we have, and it's a full-length race for the 87 cars. They've had the Winter NASCAR iRacing series for some years now, but that's only 50% distance. This is the first full-length official race with these cars, I believe, so that'd be pretty cool to try out these cars for the true full distance of a 400-mile Daytona race. The Firecracker 400 will show up in the series list as its own series, so just search in the series list for Firecracker and make sure you don't have any filters on, and it should show up. The registration period should be 1 hour, I believe that's the normal special event registration period. I think it might be half an hour though, just because it's following the NIS time slots, and I wonder if it will follow the half an hour that we have for the NIS special events as well. So if you're not seeing it open just within an hour, maybe it's half an hour, but we'll find out closer to the day. Speaking of the time slots, here they are on your screen now in both UTC and Eastern Time. These are the same as the NIS time slots, as I mentioned, and you can either convert these to your own time zone, or if you'd like them converted automatically to your time zone, join my Discord, link in the description below. We have a special events channel where we have the timestamps that convert automatically to wherever you are in the world. As you probably saw in the time slots, there are both open and fixed setup options for this event, so you can pick whichever one suits you more. I'm not sure what setup shops will have setups for these cars, because obviously the normal series is fixed only, so it's a bit of an odd one, but I imagine a lot of the big oval setup shops will be offering setups for this one as well. To enter this race, you'll need a C-Class Oval license or a D-Class license at 4.0 or above. The practice session, when you jump into the session, is only 3 minutes, which matches NIS, but it's a bit different to the 30 minutes we get in the proper special events. Qualifying is normal as well, it's 5 minutes and 2 laps. The race itself is specifically 160 laps, which is 400 miles. Here's an interesting thing, there is no disqualification limit, and also there is nothing in the forum thread about an incident penalty. So it's possible there's no incident penalty or disqualification limit, meaning it might be an absolute free-for-all on the incident points. I hope they've just forgotten to put down the incident points for a penalty, but no disqualification limit is probably accurate. The maximum field size of the race is 43 cars. The restart procedure should be double file, but with lead lap cars on the outside and lap cars on the inside, which is correct for the period. And that means that if you're the first car lap down, you will be instructed to go on the inside lane right behind the pace car at the restart. So keep that in mind. It is accurate to the period, but if you only do the modern NASCAR stuff, you may not have experienced that before. Also keeping with the period, there's no mention of lucky dogs, green white checkers, or even way arounds. So I'm not expecting any of those to be turned on, but when we find the series in the UI, I'll update in the comments below if anything has changed from that. One last thing I thought was interesting, despite the fact that when you create a session in iRacing you can't go to years prior to the current year, iRacing have said that the date of this race in Sim is July 4th, 1987, so perhaps they've worked some magic on their end to make it that, and therefore the positioning of the sun for that day in 1987 should be correct. I found that kind of neat, if it's true. That's everything you need to know for the Firecracker 400. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments below, and good luck for your races.